India 1, India Sierra Sierra. Have you loud and clear? This is Oscar Romeo 4, India Sierra Sierra. Go ahead, over. Yes, I have you. Echo India 1, India Sierra Sierra. I have you loud and clear. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for preparing the cake for me. Go ahead with the questions. Well, this is very difficult to say because we see so many things, so incredible things that it's amazing. Of course, Ireland is very beautiful when there are no clouds, as it is England. I have to say, though, my preferred is Italian. I'm partial. I don't know why. Over. Medina, well, that's an interesting question. There are a little bit of problems here in space because of high radiation, and but I think once we know what are the problems, we will find a way to have everybody flying in space. And a good thing is that children don't stay children for long, so when they're adults, can really surely travel to space. Over. Do here. Of course, this is a very nice laboratory. I would actually add kind of a cupola that looks over the sky in the direction of the space instead of just the direction of the Earth. I think that will be very interesting. Over. Echo India 1, India Sierra Sierra, go ahead with the next questions. Over. Oh, sorry, I did not copy the question. Say again the question. Over. Yeah, well, it can be challenging at time. I've been, yeah, I would say yes. So far, I would say yes. Over. Yes, and unfortunately, I have not been in a spacewalk, and looking forward to being one if I will have the opportunity. But I know people have been outside spacewalking for up to 8 hours. Over. Well, I've not been on a spacewalk, and I'm looking forward to go for one, but I don't know if I will have an opportunity. I know people have been outside spacewalking for 8 hours. Tomorrow we will have one, and we will go and exchange some antennas and some lights and some cameras outside the station. Over. No, actually there is no black box per se like an aircraft, but ISS has a lot of sensors and data from all over the station are collected both here on station and on the ground. So there are multiple black boxes all over the place. Over. Well, I was watching the astronauts on the moon when I was a kid, and and that's where my inspiration to become an astronaut came from. Over. Actually, yes. Many. I mean, everything that we do here on station is done so we make life better on Earth, and many things have been found here. And if you go on internet and you Google for space station spin-off, you will find a lot of things. Over. Well, we do a lot of training. There's a huge pool in Houston that we can use to simulate underwater the weightless environment. But we have done also some strange training, like a case in Italy and other places. Over. Well, actually, every day we encounter anomalies that baffles us. Either we cannot find something, or some piece of equipment doesn't work as it's supposed to, or some kind of experiments. We are in the discovery environment here, and every day we discover something. A lot of things new, and a lot of things that we did not foresee. Over. Well, I think it took a longer time the second time because my second flight was a long duration mission, about 6 months. The first one was only 15 days. And of course, the changes on the body in 6 months are many more than in 15 days. So I'm looking forward for my third comeback and see what happens. Over. Well, today for being selected as an astronaut, you need to have a technical degree, but it could be anything like oceanography, it could be medicine, it could be anything that has to do with technical things. So you need to know the basics, physics and engineering that are taught in the basic university courses. Over. Well, I will miss this sense of flying around like Spider-Man, like Superman. I will miss the view from Earth, but also the list is that I keep losing stuff here. It's easy to lose stuff when you're working and you miss things, and this is frustrating. Over. Yes, I think it will. This experience is it's very strong, and actually being up here, looking at the Earth here, it shows that sometimes we are too close to the problems, too close to the Earth to see things in a different way. So the perspective, the visual perspective here also is a life perspective. Over. Yes, we do many things. I was doing some technological experiments with new hardware. I was doing one experiment that is actually checking what is the core of the Earth is doing. This is very interesting to me. But we're doing also experiments with animals, with plants, with all sorts of things. It's really 360-degree laboratory. Over. Yes, we can bring a few little private things like photos, like mementos from Earth, mostly because we like to fly them and bring them back. Yes, a small amount, but we are allowed. Over. Tallaght and Sweden, thank you very much for listening to me, for the questions, very interesting question, and looking forward to seeing you in person. So Echo India 1, India Sierra Sierra, this is Oscar Romeo 4, India Sierra Sierra, over and out. Thank you. And thank you for the cake.